Existentialists believe that there is no inherent meaning in life, that we are cast out into a purposeless universe and forced to exist, to suffer, to enjoy, and to live without meaning. To them, there is no God that created the universe, and there is no inherent truth to the universe. Absurdist philosopher Albert Camus once said, "The meaning of life is whatever keeps you from killing yourself." However, I find this rather bleak philosophy strangely comforting. You see, in his quote, Camus was not referring to a meaningless life as having so little purpose and so little use that one should simply kill themselves. Instead, Camus meant that in a meaningless universe, one's life can be used to create meaning. That one's purpose is not meant to be found, but sought. There's a strange amount of liberation that comes with thinking of life as having no inherent purpose. With no inherent purpose, one is free to do as they choose, to take control of their lives and to create something beautiful. Getting into Georgia Tech was a dream. All of the work that I had done throughout my years of high school had paid off. I had made it, mission accomplished. Yet, as my senior year came to a close, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder. And when I got to college, it just kept getting worse. You see, the rigid structure of high school gave me some sort of purpose without really having me wonder what my ultimate goal in life was. I was a model student because my only real goal was to get into a good college. And once here, my only goal became get a good job. But the paradox of choice left me paralyzed. Depression can have a lot of root causes, but for me, it was the paralyzing purposelessness of being. Simply existing, living, but without meaning. Existentialists would call this the absurd. As humans, we are creatures that need meaning, or at the very least, we naturally seek it. But to an existentialist, there is none to be found. We are simply cast out and forced to live in a universe that is ultimately indifferent to our existence. I should mention now that I don't actually believe in this. While a feeling of purposelessness contributed to my depression and to an extent my worldview, the lesson that I want to teach you all today is that even in the darkest of philosophies, light is to be found. You see, existentialism does not live in a vacuum. Existentialism is an answer to essentialism. Essentialists believe that everything has an essence, including us, and that we have it before we're even born. And in order to be the best version of ourselves as human beings, we have to find it. If existentialism is a choose-your-own-adventure game, essentialism is more of a linear plot with set goals and challenges to overcome. But this can limit us because there are countless authorities telling us what our purpose should be. Parents, the government, the company you work for me, that was high school. But to an existentialist, there is nothing to be given. This past summer was rough on all of us. Personally, I got COVID-19, and my father was diagnosed with a brain tumor. There were times when things really felt hopeless, and that the suffering we were all going through was meaningless. But what the bleakest philosophy can tell you is that even without meaning, there is still hope. However, it doesn't take a summer in hell to figure out how to make your purpose. Though I do think that 2020 just might qualify for all of us. I now have a concrete goal to become a physician's assistant. And for the first time in a long time, a vision to get there. What it really takes is a question to reframe your perspective, a seed from which hope will grow. What is my purpose? And if you trust that there is meaning, good, find it. But if you don't, then make purpose. Either way, there can be an answer, but it is up to you to respond to the universe. Thank you.